Welcome back. I'm joined by Championship correspondent Pascal Lemire to preview Saturday's match between Sheffield Wednesday and Charlton. Pascal, start with the home side, still in the top half of the table, but only one win in 5 now.
Yeah, they're sort of petering out towards the end of the season. It's not that surprising, to be honest. They've been sort of safe in mid-table for quite a while now, and Stuart Gray, he set them a pretty, average target for the rest of the season. He wanted 7 points from the remaining 7 games. Over the weekend, they only managed to get 1 from 2. First up, they played Huddersfield at home, and they would have expected to win that game. They took the lead in the end because the pitch at Hillsborough is quite bad. It's not as bad as Blackpool's, but it's one of the worst pitches in the division, and there's hardly been any good games at Hillsborough this season. A lot of low scorers, but Wednesday took the lead quite late on in that, and then Huddersfield basically go up the other end and get an equaliser. So it was disappointing the way that panned out, and then their second game on Easter Monday at Norwich, who right up there at the top of the table, was always going to be difficult. Goals they conceded were quite disappointing. Neither goal was particularly good from Bradley Johnson. I mean, the second one especially, the ball went high at the back post, and it was Johnson challenging a Wednesday player, just a 50-50 headed ball, and Johnson just wanted it more, got up and managed to head it into the corner. So that was disappointing, but it's not that surprising to see Wednesday sort of coasting towards the end of the season. They haven't got much to play for. They're still in the top half, like you say. They've got some difficult closing fixtures, so they'll probably do quite well to finish in the top half of the table. But given how little players they signed last summer, and Stuart Gray's had pretty limited resources all season, you've got to say they've done a pretty good job, and he's just made them a really solid outfit, and you have to credit him for that, because they've never been in particular danger of going down, and considering where they were last season, you have to say that he has done a good job with the limited resources and just made them a solid sort of mid-table team.
Moving on to Charlton, sitting one spot above Sheffield Wednesday on the table. They also only picked up a point over the Easter weekend.
Yeah, I think they would have been disappointed with their results, because going into the Easter weekend, they were the sort of form team in the league. They were right at the top of the form table. I think it was 7 wins in their previous 9 games going into the Easter weekend. But on Good Friday, they go to Millwall, obviously South London rival, not much distance between the two, so it would have been a good atmosphere there. But Millwall in the bottom 3, I think that they had no win in 8 going into that game, and Charlton did lose out on that one. They were winning, going into, I think it was the 79th minute when Matchday got their equaliser, and then they conceded a late winner for Millwall to Jos Højbjerg, so that was disappointing. And then on Tuesday night they host Fulham, another London rival, another struggling London rival, and they don't win that game either. They fall behind early on to my comment, but Goodmanson got a pretty quick equaliser for them, and the rest of the game just petered out. Wasn't that surprising? I think Charlton were quite lucky that their equaliser did look offside. Fulham manager Kit Simons was furious with the decision. He said he didn't know how it wasn't given, but on the whole, Guy Lou's on his come in. He struggled with his first sort of month or so, but like I said, his 7 wins in 9 before the Easter weekend has taken them into the top half, and if they finish in the top half, considering where they were, it's a pretty good achievement from him.
So it's a game between 2 mid-table sides. What's your score prediction for this one?
Yeah, it's got to be another 1-1 draw, I'm afraid, for Wednesday. There's not been, like I said, many great games at Hillsborough this season. Absolutely nothing to play for either side here, apart from just pride, so I'm going to have to say a draw.
Sportsman going for a 1-1 draw.